Hello, I'm Tylah Tully, and today I'm joined by Race Oncology CEO Dr Daniel Tillett. Daniel, you've announced two significant new clinical programs for RC220 in lung cancer. Why have you undertaken these programs?
It's a very good question. It's a combination of opportunity and discoveries we've made over the year. So one of the big breakthroughs we've made is we've learned how our drug, RC220, actually works, which seems remarkable, but it's a drug that's been around for a long time. People thought it worked in a different way. And it turns out that the way that it works makes it perfectly suited for the particular clinical application we're going after in lung cancer and in AML, which is the other indication we announced today. And as a consequence of that, we've been working sort of feverishly behind the scenes to prepare everything and get that ready to go into the clinic as soon as possible.
And you've indicated major elements of the lung cancer trial are already in place. Once funding triggers are met, how quickly could Race move RC220 into the clinic for this indication?
Yeah, so we're subject to finance, which is really subject to our shareholders converting their options, which are in the money and are due around May next year. We could have that underway this year and have first patient treated in Q1. So it's a lot of work's gone into this program already. It's very advanced. It's already at ethics, all the various protocols, the trial sites, everything is being done. It's just a matter of triggering it, and that's really determined by cash.
And you also mentioned today that you're doing a phase 3 AML trial. What can you tell us on that front?
Yeah, this is quite a step forward. We move out of an early stage. We're a late stage. We're in AML, which is an orphan indication, and that provides huge advantage. We have orphan drug designation. We have the opportunity for a PRV, priority review voucher, which are worth 100 to 150 million US dollars. But the huge advantage about orphan drug designation is you only need one phase 3 trial for approval, and a relatively small one at that. So orphan diseases, you don't need to have thousands of patients. Around 150 patients is all you need for approval. So that means that the trial can be relatively short, relatively cost effective, and generate a lot of data that's really valuable. And on top of that, you get an approved drug. So we think the opportunity of being able to do this is definitely worthwhile pursuing. And that's why we've announced today that we'll be undertaking a phase 3 trial.
And you've highlighted cardioprotection as an ongoing priority for RC220 alongside anti-cancer activity. How important is this dual benefit?
It's incredibly important. It gives us a unique opportunity. We're kind of blessed with this drug. It's turned out to be vastly more interesting than it really should be. Has lots of different properties. And as we've started to learn how those properties are, we've been able to identify where are the best places to use it in the clinic. It's always one of the most difficult problems to solve in medicine is, where do you use a new drug and, where's the best place to use it and what are the best combinations? And in oncology, it's particularly difficult. There are so many different subtypes of cancer and there's so many different drugs to use it with. So this process of learning how your drug works scientifically really allows you to focus in on exactly where the best commercial opportunities and the best opportunities for helping patients exist.
Finally, what milestones should investors be watching out for over the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, I guess first off is conversion of options, because that will give us the funding to be able to undertake these trials, initiation of both the lung cancer trial and the AML trial, and also continue readout from our current cardioprotection anti-cancer trial, which is ongoing, progressing well, and we'll be able to have announced details of that trial as it's progressing. So there's just a lot of clinical news to come. Adding 2 new trials on top of another trial means you effectively triple the amount of news flow you can expect over a period of time. So it won't be quiet at Race in 2026.
Definitely not. Daniel, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you, Tully.
For more ASX news and analysis, subscribe below.